That was a lot of organs.
Yeah, and listen, I don't have any answers for you. I don't know why they had to split apart their guts into more guts. But let's focus on something a little bit cuter, all right, than the innards of birds. We've got Seel and Dewgong today, a classic pairing of cute and I would say like luxurious, sort of like quintessentially beautiful Pokemon in Dewgong.
I love seals and sea lions in real life. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Seel, the sea lion Pokemon, is a water-type Pokemon that evolves into Dewgong starting at level 34. Loving freezing cold conditions and iceberg-filled oceans, Seel relishes swimming in a frigid climate of around 14 degrees Fahrenheit where it hunts for prey. Although it can't walk well on land, it is a graceful swimmer and moves easily through the Arctic waters it calls home, where it lives on icebergs. It boasts a thick and tough hide covered with light blue fur that keeps it protected against the cold and closes its nostrils while it joyfully swims around. The colder it gets, the better it feels. It especially loves being in frigid seas so cold that they are filled with floating ice. When it needs to breathe, it punches a hole through the thick icebergs with a very sharp and hard protrusion on its head, plowing through ice floes even in bitter cold of negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Clumsy on land, in daytime it is often found asleep on the seabed in shallow waters. Thanks to its thick fat, cold seas don't bother Seel at all, and it has always been supposed that it only lives in cold seas, so it having shown up in Alola is a mystery. It gets tired pretty easily in warm waters.
Seel.
Seel, the sea lion, obviously. Obviously, it's a sea lion, not a seal.
Yes.
Now, I just recently went to the zoo, so I know how to tell the difference between a seal and a sea lion. And this is halfway in between. Sea lions use their flippers for propelling themselves through the water.
Yes.
Whereas seals use them more for just directional steering or keep them tucked against their body. However, so that's where this is more sea lion. However, sea lions have exposed ear flaps, whereas seals do not. So that's why this guy is like exactly half between a seal and a sea lion.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. Now, secondary. Negative 40 degree water? What are we? Negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit? That does not exist on the planet Earth.
Right? It must in the Pokemon world.
I must, because like negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit is insane, even for salt water. Like that's well below the freezing point. And I was trying to think if like it's just a translation error with Celsius, but negative 40 degrees Celsius is even worse.
Yeah, that is way colder.
Wow, thanks for backing me up on that.
Oh, sorry. I'm delayed because it says 14 degrees.
14 degrees up top, negative 40 degrees down lower in the
Oh,
ocean.
I see it. Okay, I see it. Sorry.
Yeah, 14 degrees I totally understand. 14 degrees Fahrenheit, that seems like a pretty normal polar region temperature for water.
Yeah.
From the salt water. That one makes sense. The negative 40 is where I truly have difficulty.
Yep.
Now, as far as we're talking here, light blue fur?
Yes, I was thinking the exact same thing.
These have light blue fur if we're
Yes.
taking what I considered the shadowed region to be the actual color, with this just being a highlight. But with the most recent guys,
They're gray.
Light blue? Maybe a little bit on this one, but this guy's not light blue, it's just gray.
They're just gray. What the mess?
Just gray.
Yeah, and it's fine. It doesn't impress me. It's not unique other than they gave it a horn and tusks. Sea lions and seals do not have tusks. That's walrus, but even then it's an under tusk.
It is an elephant seal that has the tusks.
Did I just say sea lion? I meant
Wait
to
a minute.
say
I meant walrus.
walrus.
Walruses have tusks.
Thank you.
Elephant
I meant
seals
to
do not.
say walrus. I don't know what I said. I guess I said sea lion again. Sea lions and seals do not have tusks.
Do not have tusks.
Walruses do.
Walruses have tusks, which
So it's like mixing a narwhal, walrus, sea lion, and seal. Into one creature.
A sea narwhal eel.
Russ.
Russ?
Yeah.
A sea
walrus in there.
eel seal. I don't know. I'm not going anywhere with this. He's a fun, derpy sort of guy.
Yeah, but not the. For me, it's not the same level of derpy and.
Why has he got
like
eyebrows?
Doduo. Yeah.
Why has he got eyebrows here?
I don't like the chunky cheeks either. I don't think.
You don't like the bulldogish face, the bulldogishness to it.
Yeah, because sea lions and seals do not have that. They do not have chunky cheeks. Not like that. Like a
pretty
big
streamlined.
Yeah, it's not streamlined. That is exactly the good point.
Well, to be fair, it doesn't say anything about being streamlined in this particular one.
Touche.
Now, as we move on to Dewgong, things change considerably.
Okay, I look forward to seeing it.
Aha, but before we do that,
Yes.
we gotta talk about the fellas here.
I like the one with its eyes
fellas.
closed in the
He
background.
looks so
Then it
happy.
looks cuter.
Yeah. Okay, well, there we go.
Dewgong, the sea lion Pokemon, is a dual-type water-ice Pokemon that evolves from Seel starting at level 34. Unharmed by even intense cold, Dewgong stores thermal energy in its snowy white fur-covered body to fend off the cold and can easily resist extreme temperatures. The colder the weather it gets, the friskier and more active it becomes. In snow, with a pure white coat covering its body obscures it from predators, Dewgong can swim incredibly fast thanks to its streamlined aerodynamic body, which has little drag in icy water. At a speed of 8 knots, it swims powerfully in frigid seas and intensely cold oceans with ice flows. Searching for Pokemon that will become its prey, it uses its long tail to change swimming direction quickly and is especially fond of wishy-washy. It sleeps under shallow ocean waters during the day, then looks for food at night when it's cold. It sunbathes on the beach after meals. The rise in its body temperature helps its digestion. On snowfields, it has been seen playing with a spheal like it was playing with a ball. Dewgong also loves to snooze on bitterly cold ice. The sight of this Pokemon sleeping on a glacier was mistakenly thought to be a mermaid by a mariner long ago.
Dewgong, gong, gong.
Dewgong.
That's what they sort of sound like, I believe, in the anime.
Gong, 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 gong.
Our second, our second biblical creature Pokemon here, actually. We had the Mandrake mentioned in the Bellsprout one, and then the walls of the tabernacle made out of dugong leather.
Yes.
Depending on your translation, obviously. But dugong leather is one of the more traditional interpretations of the walls of the tabernacle.
Obviously.
Obviously, your dugong leather.
Obviously.
It's spelled the same way too, I'm pretty sure. But I like Dewgong better than Seal. I'm just gonna come out and say
No, 100%. I agree. This one's cute. It looks like a seal. It looks like an aquatic mammal.
Its shiny is a little worse, which is saying something because Seal's shiny is so unremarkable.
Yeah.
But at least the description of it having pure white fur matches more closely than the light blue fur of a seal does.
The shiny doesn't offend me too much. I've seen.
I mean, how could it? How could it offend you? It just kind of looks like a dirty dugong. Like, oh no, I swam through some. I had to accidentally. It's summertime. I rolled in some mud accidentally.
Fair enough. Touche. This one didn't sunbathe enough because it didn't get the sun bleaching.
Yeah, before digesting its food, after digesting its food, it's got picked up a little bit of a tan.
You took it the opposite way of me. I'm saying that it needs its fur to be bleached by the sun to become white. Yes, so
I see.
So before eating it is yellow because it's been hanging out in the depths, and then it comes up to digest and it's
got a
white
fungal
in the sun.
infection.
Oh no.
An algal infection.
Oh no. Stop. But it's cute. I don't know. I like the flowy material look of the fins.
Yeah, really
and
really
the
exemplifies
flippers
it here.
and the
This may make
tail.
it the best actual image on the screen, with how
Yes.
flowy and sort of like
I think,
majestic it is there.
yes, I think the very top corner one above you,
With
the
its-
way
with its
it just
flipper flap?
ripples. No, it's
Yeah, the tail
rippling
too. Yeah,
tail.
yeah, yeah.
It's like it's twitching.
It's very subtle. It's a good one actually, for as limited as these
yeah.
crystal images typically are. This is one of the better ones, I think.
It
lot more
it
going
makes
on
me
in it.
laugh. I like that this one just does a little belly hop,
Ooh, ooh,
but
ooh.
not even. It does not leave the ground.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Nope. It tries.
It
It
drives.
tries its best.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. But yeah,
Fun.
I've said what I wanted. Do we
Okay.
have a yes?
Look at it playing underwater. Look at it playing underwater.
Why does that one randomly have a Pokeball on it?
What?
There's a Pokeball.
Oh, that's just a watermark on the image. There's no actual Pokeball there. I mean, there is a Pokeball there on the image in the game, but it's not there in the screenshot that was taken. I think you get what I mean.
Maybe. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, it's swimming in the Arctic.
Some fun caustics here, you know.
Yeah, they
That's
did
the
a
light
good-
ripples that go through them. They're called caustics.
Okay, thank you. Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I didn't use the fancy terming.
Doesn't
And the
they could have used some
highlights.
atmospheric occlusion to make it
sais
seem like it's underwater.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in this one, so that's a bit of a fumble, a little bit of atmospheric,
Yeah, well, what do you
volumetric
expect from
fog or
Pokemon?
something.
We shall be hopefully floored by
Wind and waves.
Wind and waves.
I mean, in the
I
the
was
trailer,
floored by the ad.
yeah, in the trailer there
trailer.
was volumetric fog underwater to help us make it feel like it was more underwater than not. So promising.
Yes.
I could see. I would like a regional
very
variant
excited.
of Dewgong. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm very hyped. I like this one. I think the precursor is lame.
Well, why don't you tell us how you really feel on the ranking section?
Ranking. Time to rank them.
The sea line. Aha, get it? The sea line. I guess it's not that clever because they're just like literally
Yeah.
the sea lion Pokemon, but that is funny. That's a
That
fun
is
little. That's a
funny.
fun little happenstance.
Yes, happy little accident.
Providence.
Indeed. I'm gonna give this one a premiere ball.
Whoa, that's pretty harsh.
hate it.
That's pretty harsh.
I'm a hater. I will take my certified hater badge
All right.
that I
It's
acquired
been
back
reclaimed. Been reclaimed.
back in like episode 3 when I only gave Charizard Charmander's line. No Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Certified hater. This is a premiere ball. It's ugly. It doesn't add anything. And I'm gonna give that one a great ball.
Wow.
It's so
Well, we're pretty
cute.
similar. I don't have as much disdain for Seel as you do, I suppose. So just Pokeball, great ball. Over here. What I think I kind of do like about Dewgong is like how the fins on it are plant-like. You know, they're very
Yeah.
they're like lily petals almost.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Or they just remind me of like flowing fabric.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that
like
is also-
dresses. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a very elegant design. I'm surprised they hadn't thrown that in there anywhere. I guess they did say people thought it was a mermaid, which sort of indicates a general beauty to it
Yes.
that people could even make that sort of mistake.
Yes.
That one single mariner that gets called out in the Pokédex entries,
The one.
that one guy,
It's
he thought it
truly
was
one.
so crazy that he thought it was a mermaid.
A mariner,
I don't know,
not mariners.
not mariners,
A
mariner. Long ago.
He is called
That
out, poor
one
fella.
It was probably the one literate guy on the boat. He was like just wrote it in his journal, so he gets stuck with it the rest of the eternity.
Right.
All right. Well, who's to say when this actually came out?
I'm not gonna.
But bookmark the
describe it, I'm not
playlist.
traumatized.
What do you think? Is she too harsh to Seel? Are we
Do
too
you
kind to
actually
Dewgong?
love Seel better than
Anybody loves
Dewgong?
Seel? I always did prefer Sfeel over Seel. Just I thought it was more. They did more with it
Yes.
than this. Obviously,
Yes.
we didn't even mention that Seel.
that
Sfeel gets-
Dewgong
yeah.
terrorizes Seel.
Well, I mean, they
In
talk
the
about in
arms of
Sfeel's Pokedex entries, they talk about being used like a ball, so it's not that crazy for it.
May even
Alright.
enjoy it. Who knows?
No,
But
yeah. hopefully.
anyways, okay. We'll
Thanks
see
for watching
you
Book
with the
the
next
Playlist.
episode. Okay. With oh great, we got some gross guys in the whenever these episodes come out. Grimer and Muck, and do we also have? No, we don't quite get to. Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.